Hello, welcome to the Bonsai Life. My name is Damir and today I will work on this big boy. So I was just letting this tree to grow and to make the roots. I want to expose all the roots, check the roots in what is the condition of the roots. Some of the roots I will definitely cut off because I will just use the roots that are like gripping the statue, and I would like to repot this tree, take it from this huge pot. First of all, I have to check, can I take the whole statue from this pot, because like maybe I don't have the roots all the way down, so probably like if that happens, then we have to leave the statue in this pot and we will just expose like part of the roots. So first of all, let's check the condition of the roots. I will start slowly because now I will definitely bump on the surface roots that I actually don't need. Like, here we go, first one. Can we use that? Maybe. Should I cut off straight away that roots? No. So the soil is still usable. Like maybe you don't see it, but this soil is like, usually I use the my soil, like my mixed soil is at least 20% of I have some bark or something like organic. This time this is like 100% unorganic soil. I wanted like to focus on the coarser roots, because I don't need fine roots for now, like at least not now. Like later on, when I pull this out and when I decide which roots I will keep, and the roots on the bottom under the statue, that's gonna be my feeding roots, and that roots will, then I want my roots to be like really fine, and that roots will support the tree. But for now I just want roots to hold the statue. So we don't have, now I already can see we don't have desirable length of the roots, but that's okay. We will work on the roots, and now I can at least check my roots. So, like the bottom part of the pot is just lava rocks, like a lot of lava rocks, like huge lava rocks like this. You can see some of the roots grow through the lava rocks. Like this is interesting, like a small tiny hole in the rock, and the root is totally through the rock. I have some roots all the way, like thick roots all the way down, but 1, 2, 3 roots, that's like really not enough. And that unorganic soil now gives me that luxury to just shake the soil off easy, and I can work on my roots now. So let's see what's going on here. First of all, I will try to remove the soil, because that soil can stuck between the roots, and later on that small stone can push the root from the statue, so I don't want that. So we see here one root go all the way here, down, all the way here, and it's growing this way. So I don't think we need this root. So I will start with this root. I have here actually one root that is growing this direction, but this root is also crossing these other roots that I like. So we will take this root all together off. Nice root, but on the bad place. So now we have these secondary roots that are not bad actually, but I want ramification on the roots, definitely, because it would be boring just one root dropping down. So, but I don't want roots going like here and then down. I want my roots tight on the statue. So then we have one root here growing all the way here and this way, and it's somewhere here. It's like really long root, nice root, but I think this has to go. So boom, and oops, it was already fused with roots here. So then we have this root. And then we have this mishmash here. I can take this one, put it here. We have to check where this root is coming from. So we have one root here. It's growing this way, so I will cut this root, or maybe because this root is on really good place, I can cut this root up to some smaller root that is growing down. Here I have one small root, and it would be nice to have something like zigzag, like here, growing down. Why not? Let's try it. So, one down. So let's check now what we have here. I think this root, we can take it off. Here I have one more root growing over these roots, so I will take this one off. So now we have everything growing nicely down. This one is kind of crossing here, this one, and because I have so many roots, I can take this one off. Anyway, it was some kind of weak root, so this one I will leave it here. Let's see where this root is going. Here. So I can move this one here, and these are fusing already together, so I will just move this one here, and this bottom root here, this one, where I have a chopstick here. This one here, I can move further to the chest here. So now we have something like this. So this looks much better than crossing roots. Yes, and I was talking about this one. So I have one root growing down, second, third, so I will take it up to here. So yes, I had the roots all the way down, but this will be much better. So let's check the rest here. I think this root is too thick, and if I leave it just like this, it will look kind of bad. Now actually I know I cannot expose this statue. That's like obvious. The roots are like too small. They cannot, like, if I let's say exposed like this, the statue, all this will die. So I have to bury my statue again at least up to here. So I can expose some of the roots, but I cannot expose all of them. And actually, because I know I will bury it up to here, I will use that to get a more ramification. So I will cut the thick roots off, and because this would be like very too thick in comparing of the other roots, so I will cut these thick roots just to get better ramification and to slow down these thick roots. So what I'm gonna do, for the starters, I can just come up to here and do something like this, and that's like a major root. But in the long run, that will look much better. So this root is sticking too much away from the statue, so let's first try, can we use it? So I have one root here, this one is growing straight down and it looks nice. Then I have one thicker root, this one, that is crossing this smaller root, and that's like really pity, but I don't have courage to cut that off. This small root, I will take this one off. I will take these small roots off. I don't need them anymore. These are anyway dead. This still living, but I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, tough decision. I have this root growing over the shoulder that on the end, in the long run, this will look really good. Then on the second hand, I have this one that will also give something to the to this kind of nice look. But these two roots are growing one. They're crossing. This root is crossing this smaller root. But sometimes you have to accept some small faults that in the long run it will look good. So okay, they're crossing, but when they become really thick like these roots, it will look okay. So I'm not concerned with these two. And then I have these roots on the back side. I have these roots that are dropping down, like these thicker roots. And then I have these small roots that are gripping the Buddha, like around the shoulders. And now my dilemma is, should I leave them or should I cut them? Here I have one crossing this thick root, and I will try to tangle them like this, place them here on the back side. So I need a lot of growing here on the back side. Front looks much better. And when I get some more roots, and when I take the whole tree out and place in a smaller pot, and when I place them under the statue, they will start pulling down, and they will actually grip the statue even more. So here I have one more root. I will try to save him if I can, if not I will cut him off like this. But I have one smaller that I don't need here. This one. I can take this one off. So if I can repair something now, I will definitely do it. This one is going to horizontally, so I can take this off. I have some small roots here that will die. They will die anyway. And now I have these roots. If I leave them, they will, like in the long run, they will look good, but I have a lot of roots growing like over the shoulders. So if I can, I will try to repair this. If not, I have a lot of roots that I don't need all of them. Like, I can afford myself to cut some of the bigger roots, no problemo. I have really nice root here. And I have one root crossing this really nice root, but that doesn't matter. This one will look good in time. Then I have something here. Let me just straighten them a bit like this, and then I will place them close to the statue. Now I think this looks much better now. I will get some ramification. Now I will take the piece of like normal gardening green string, and I will just tie the roots. So I have my string around the roots. I place the roots like I would like them to grow. So this is not like actually tight, so this is like, it's holding there, it's holding roots, but it's not gonna mess with the roots and it's not actually tight. It's just like I put this around the roots just to hold them, and when the roots start growing, it will actually push this string off the roots, so it's not gonna leave this like scars or something like that. But it will help a lot to maintain the roots on the place. So my calculations were like totally off the charge, like oh my god, I would like to know how did I measure this? Like I know that I took the statue like from my shop and I measured the statue and then I measured the pot and I was like, okay, I have a lot of place. No, not like a lot of place, but I have like centimeter or something like that. But I'm thinking that I measured the smaller statue than this one. That the statue that looks the same actually have the same color, everything, but it's smaller. So okay. So I don't have any like smaller pot that can fit this, like that I can fit the statue in. So I'm gonna return into this big boy, and this substrate that I have there, it's like it's good, it's nothing wrong with him. So I will just take some of the few roots that like fall off when I was taking it out, and I will return this the tree into this pot. So I have the tree centered. It's standing good. I have all the roots on the place. It's bit like lifted. So now I will just fill the pot again. So I'm one step further now, and I could do one more thing, and that's to cut back some of the big growth. So what I'm gonna do, I have one here, I have thick branch growing straight, and then I got this new branch that is growing kind of down. So I will cut all this old thick growth in favor of this lower, and here I have new growth growing upwards. I don't need that. I don't need this. All this growing upwards I will take off. I don't need that for now. So basically I'm almost like cutting it back where it was like before. This is growing kind of upwards. I will take this branch totally off, and this branch is growing like kind of upwards, and I don't need that, not yet. So I will take this off too, and I will cut some leaves growing upwards like this. Here I have new branch growing upwards. This I will just shorten a bit. Here I have a new branch here. I have actually a few new branches, and I don't need them. So here I have one branch, second, third. I could like leave this one, but I don't need this one. I don't need this branch. This one is growing inner side of the tree. I don't need this one. and this is kind of too long, and I have here a like smaller branch, so I could take everything up to this smaller branch, and then I can shorten this top branch up to here. So I have this in check. I'm leaving these branches to grow. I don't know, do I want these branches? They're not gonna harm the tree for now, because I don't have much taper. Okay, this tree is thicker here, thinner here, but that taper is not that, like, it's not so visible. I would like more taper in this tree, so that's why I'm leaving for now this branch and this branch that I don't know will I use this or this branch. I think I will, if I leave some of these two branches, I will leave just one, and probably this one, because this is my first branch, or it was before this my first branch. So if I use some of these two branches, then it's gonna be this one. So this will be my first branch and this will be my second branch, and this could be my, like, one of the back branches that will give me some depth here together with this branch here. So then in that case I don't need this branch. You see this? Without this branch it will look much better. But my opinion is, like, neither of these branches are necessary. But I will go with, like, maybe I will use these two. So if I use these two, then we can go like more kind of on banyan style. So I can bring those branches like kind of more down, and then we will get something like this. So it will be like from here, something here, like from here, like kind of banyan style. So everything will go kind of down more. I think it has some potential, so this one I can bring down even more, so it will look good. This one I don't need to bring that much down, but this one definitely needs to be brought down. And these two, as they are ticking up, now the space is like shortening and they almost look like they're growing from the same spot. That's not good, but it's nothing that I can do with that. I could like take this branch off and use this. That's also like possibility, but I think this would be like really empty if I take this branch off. For now I'm going with these two branches as they are, so I'm not changing anything. So this is it, guys. I think it looks quite good. This is all what I cut off the tree, so it's not some crazy amount of the branches. Now we'll spin the tree. So thanks for watching. Please thumbs up, it means really a lot. And see you again in the next video. Bye bye, guys, have a nice day.